Breaking: Peter Obi replies Tinubu, says no one has ever accused him of corruption. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Boyos Network. Thank you guys for always tuning in to listen. I do really appreciate, and please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Also give us a thumbs up. So my people, if I remember my last video, I post where Tinubu dey blast Peter Obi, say Peter Obi na salesman. Say instead of he go use the state Anambra state money take help the people, build school, hospital and some other things. Say he carry the money go save for bank. Come dey call am stingy man, say he na salesman. Come still talk say make Nigerians make dem no trust Peter Obi, say Peter Obi no go do more. The only thing wey he go do be say he go still save the money. People, why the people dey suffer? Now na Peter Obi don vex. He don vex. He don talk say how Tinubu go dey talk say im dey corrupt. Na so im don time and put to. Oya make we waka, make we go see how e happen. The presidential candidate of Labour Party, Peter Obi, yesterday replies the recent comments by his opponent in the All Progressive Congress, Mr. Tinubu, that mock him as Mr. Stingy. Tinubu, during a campaign at the weekend, alleged that the former governor watched his people suffer and saved the state fund rather than save the people. But Obi, who alongside his running mate Yusuf Datti Baba Ahmed, appeared yesterday on Channels Television presidential town hall meeting, stressed that no one could fault him for refusing to steal public funds. Obi, who was asked to react to the statement made by Tinubu about his attitude of saving and starving the people, challenged the former governor of Lagos State that it would be better if the conversation was centered around corruption and accountability. He said, "It is good when my opponent talk. Let us talk about corruption. One of the things killing this country today is corruption perception index, which is measured by how you manage public assets, nepotism, how you share the land, how you manage your money and everything." Peter Obi himself, he said he has challenged everyone to go and see whether there is anywhere a kobo of Anambra State is missing. Saving now has become an issue. Peter Obi, they ask me, if you ask me now, who I want ask? All right. Tinubu can answer that question. That is by the way. When people have stolen all the money and impoverished the country, you are now questioning a man who left the money without anybody telling him to leave it and go. Obi also vowed to dismantle what he described as confusion at the Nigerian port authorities through genuine partnership with the private sectors. He also spoke about how he intends to end militancy, banditry, and agitation by different groups in the country, retaliating that if elected, his government would not hesitate to bring all aggrieved groups, including Boko Haram and IPOB, to the table for talks. On his part, Obi's running mate has blamed the presidency for lack of transparency in procurement contract, especially in the supply of military equipment. Obi, who spoke mainly on areas of economic, education, power and especially security, promised to open all ports across the country to generate revenue for the economy, as well as to dismantle the cabals frustrating efforts to make other viable ports in the country functional. Obi also said that it is a confusion they've created that I will dismantle. People have to do things right. Port is not difficult. Nigeria is lucky that we have ports all over places. What is happening to the Ibons? Look at the Port Harcourt Ocean Terminal started by Shagari. Look at Warri. Everywhere in Nigeria has ports and you can just open it up. Okay. Obi also made us to know that people deliberately don't want it open. That is what is happening everywhere in Nigeria. They don't want to open up the economy to let people's talent and hard work match up the opportunities because they will not have anything to steal. And when Obi was asked what he would do different to change the state of economy? Very easy. I will bring in private sector, build ports and manage it. That is how it works everywhere. On insecurity, Obi said there must be deliberate effort to bring all agitators and secessionalists to the table for talk, to hear if they have genuine grievances. He explained that in democracy, people have the right to protest against injustice, adding that onus was in the hands of the government to look into what must have led into doing that. Mr. Peter Obi also said that when you look at what is causing agitations today, it is the issue of injustice, the issue that has to do with unfairness, unemployment, poverty. When you start addressing these issues and you engage them in a discussion, bringing them to the table, we have agitations globally with convincing argument that things are not the way they should be. We have agitations all around us. My children, everyone agitates. Mr. Obi also said that when you sit down and discuss with this set of people, they will reason with you and they will agree. We must reason before we start to apply stick. It is very important. This is democracy dispensation. You don't have to get up and give orders. I will govern by rule of law. I will govern by sitting down and discussing with everyone. This one will be a very good one if actually all these things will come to pass if elected. Mr. President, will they hold you by this your word though? In the interview, he was asked if all these things he's saying includes Boko Haram and IPOB. He said, I have to find out who they are. Once you can be identify who you are, I will discuss with you no matter what you are doing. All right, my fellow people, you guys have had it. You have heard what Mr. Obi and his vice president candidate, all their promises for Nigerians if elected. The question now is, will they be able to achieve all of this? That's one only God na go know. But in all of this, Mr. Obi made a very vital point, and that point is that the problem Nigerians are having is the cabals. In every sector in Nigeria, they are there. What about this fuel matter? Now then still cabals, then I make be say fuel they do as they do so. We be say our refinery no fit work. So my darling people, I'm going to drop it here. But before I stop, I would like to know your thoughts on this. Is Peter Obi the Messiah that Nigerians have been waiting all these years? Is it the hope for Nigerians? And if in na the hope, una fit say if fit achieve, if fit play a major role to make the economy of Nigeria to come up a little bit? Please drop your comments in the comment section. I would like to hear from you. Thanks for stopping by, and please don't forget to also subscribe to the channel and give us a thumbs up. See you next.